when did I think it hasn't been a year. I might be tripping because I remember. You know what's weird is that when he died, my chest hurt. When my grandpa on the other side, that I really wish I could have seen him again. I haven't seen him since I was like 10 or 11. So it's been well over 10 years, bro. And he was the funniest guy ever. Like, I just hope that, like, I'm actually as funny as my fucking older generation. Like, my grandpa was so hilarious. He just off the jump, bro. He was just hilarious. So was my other grandpa. So was my dad. My dad's fucking. He can just say some crazy shit. I haven't seen him in a long time. That's that's just kind of personal stuff or whatever. I don't have to go into details, whatever. But yeah, my grandpa on my mom's side passed away not that long ago, and I just remember like thinking like, man, like that's crazy. Like it's been so long since I've seen them that they're almost like just memories, and it does hurt that they are memories, but you could have made new ones, and I do regret that I could have made more memories with them. But we live in completely different country, and it's not even that big of an exaggeration. They're in Mexico, and I'm over here in the U.S. So you know, it shit sucks, bro. You know, like this whole moving thing and going on and independentizing yourself. It's yeah, it's great, but at the same time, sometimes you just miss like certain things. Like I was one of the first born in between my mom and my dad's family, like immediate family, like their siblings. So it was, of course, their cousins had kids and stuff like that, and so whatever. Um, they were, whatever. I hung out with them. They were a little bit older though. Um, but like I said, the immediate family didn't have any kids at the time, so we were just. It was me actually for a good while, for like 5 years. It was the shit, bro. Then my brother came along and said, it's whatever. I lost a lot of attention at that point. But but yeah, um, I got to see him a lot because my parents, of course, wanted to go to Mexico and visit the family and everything. They were very close to their family, even though it was a very toxic relationship. Looking from the outside, looking in, because of course, I didn't know all this toxic stuff until later on. To me, it looked like we were just a happy family. In reality, my mom was beefing with my dad's mom, with my grandma from my dad's side. Like you know, my dad was beefing with my mom's grandpa for a little while, and um, my grandpa on my mom's side. I don't know why I keep wording it weird, but like yeah, like, and it's like, fuck man, like there's some real toxic shit, and I separated myself, and it sucks. Like you made a conscious choice, and it does suck. Kind of like I kind of did decide to kind of separate myself, just because like I had just heard all these things, like, and I had experienced those things. Like it was weird, man. Like they were taking care of me, and they loved us, but at the same time they didn't. I guess you could say so. Like okay, so like for a little while I had to live with my grandparents, for whatever reason, right? And so my parents would send money uh, to Mexico to them, and I always wanted a toy, just not all the time, just every once in a while, like, oh, this looks good, can I have? And I just remember my grandparents saying like, oh yeah, we don't have any money, sorry. And I'd be like, all right, whatever, And it's not like I was, yeah, of course you're a kid, you're gonna be a little sad, you know. It's not like I was like whatever, but you understand a little bit. You don't have a lot of money, it's okay. But and my clothes was kind of like big on me. They hadn't really bought me a lot of clothes. My clothes started getting kind of big for me. Um, I didn't really get a lot of shoes. I didn't get a lot of things. Of course, I was always fed. That's. I was always taken care of. You know, but those specific things I remember I didn't have a lot of. Um, like I had a PlayStation 2 at that time, and I wanted to get a video game every once in a while, and even used ones. Just anything that was different. And yeah, I just never got that either. Um, there's a lot of things that I would just ask for from time to time, and I never got it, which of course is okay. But come to find out that like my parents were sending my grandma money, and my grandma had told nobody about it, and apparently she was just hoarding it, um, and just not really using it. And then like a lot of weird things, man. Just like a lot of things happen. I remember hearing that at that age, and I was like, and I don't know if my grandpa knew. It looked like he didn't know, and if he did, it looked like he was very ashamed of it because after that he couldn't look me in the eye, and I forgot about that shit. I did forget about that shit. He never looked me in the eye after that. He was never able to look me in the eye after that. Whether it was just because he just found out some fucked up shit and he feels guilty that he maybe wasn't able to notice it and stop it, or he just wasn't able to stop it and he knew. You know, my grandma was very nice, but she was also very manipulating. Um, which it is what it is. Yeah, man. And it sucks because he was a great guy. He always took care of me. He didn't have a lot of money. You know, I don't know if she was just withholding the lump sum. I feel like that's what it was because I never really found out. Probably have to ask my mom later when I talk to her. But yeah, I never found out. I never found out if like she was just like, oh yeah, they're only sending us like $80 or whatever a week or something, or like, which is a lot in Mexico. Well, it's a decent amount in Mexico, especially at that time. Um, or what was she saying? Like I was just confused. Like what was she saying? And yeah, man, they were probably sending a lot more than what she was saying. They were sending, and I don't know what she was using it for. I mean, fuck, I don't fucking know. You know. Um, but yeah, I remember my uncle like was very very pissed off at my grandma. I remember that shit too. Which is crazy, man. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy that I'm fucking saying this shit online. This is fucking insane. But fuck it, bro. This is content. This is content. Sometimes you gotta get deep, you know. If y'all motherfuckers wanna know what I'm about, sometimes I gotta get deep. That's just what it is. Sometimes I gotta tell y'all some painful shit, which is, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. It actually is pretty painful right now. So I'm gonna take another pain reliever as I tell this sad ass story. Yeah, my uncle for a while couldn't look at me in the face either. I don't know why. That's just such a. I didn't realize that, but like as an adult now, just kind of remember having memories and you're able to recognize certain things, like certain. Yeah. Oh fuck! I'm holding the wrong wire. I'm sorry if that made a lot of weird noise for y'all. I was trying to turn on this light thing. Sorry if it looks weird. Oh fuck, bro, that's too fucking bright. All right, get some more. Pat this bitch. Okay, but yeah, guys, like it was crazy. Eventually, he did his best. He really apologized. He actually was apologized a lot, and I remember my grandma was crying. I guess because like she did feel guilty about it in the end, but in the end, she didn't. She didn't feel guilty enough to not do it. Which is also the truth. So yeah, yeah, yeah. After that, I didn't have a lot of faith in my family. I think that's what fucked me up more, right? Because again, I'm not gonna get into details, but um, I was in a very life-threatening position in my life at that time, even though I was fucking 11, 12, whatever the fuck I was. Um, and that fucked me up for a good while, for a very long time. But what fucked me up especially was that I think that was the moment when I stopped seeing my family as family, and I started seeing my family as just people that I'm related to by blood, and not really family. Which is why I think I built a lot of strong bonds with a lot of people throughout my years, especially after that. I built a lot of strong bonds, bro. Like, man, I hope the boys from that little fucking weird ass town I was in for a while are good, bro. Like those were my boys at one time. We went to the fucking maquinitas all the time and shit. Like we did all that shit, bro. Like every day, bro, after school. Sometimes when there wasn't school. You know, we just fucking hop on and just start doing whatever the fuck. Play soccer, something, bro. There's always something going on, right? Before that, I had some other boys. Me and this fucking Cuban guy, I think he was Dominican. He was Latino, but he was dark as shit, so he might have been one of those too. Bro, he was cool as fuck. Coolest motherfucker I know, bro. And we were little kids at the time. It was the shit. Him and some other fucking kids, some white kids somewhere. Like I remember living in Harlingen. You know, shout out to those boys if they ever hear this shit. It's your boy Oscar. Hope y'all having a good one, man. Hope y'all fucking staying strong. Hope you're keeping the afro going, bro. That shit was lit, man. And you know, he introduced me to 50 Cent when he that album. You know when PIMP, he had that fucking album. I don't know what album it was called. It was like after he got shot and he became a fucking legend and shit. Like, bro, he fucking showed me that album. I had never heard rap before. Because my parents didn't listen to fucking rap. They were Mexicans. For real Mexicans, you know? They listen to Maná and fucking, you know, all that shit. All that old school shit. You know? Los Duendes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Los Duendes, bitch. If y'all, any old Mexicans that are listening to this shit, Los pinches Duendes. Y'all know, for those of y'all that motherfucking know, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, that shit is fucking slaps, bro. I forgot the name of those songs, but out. Fuck, I might play that shit next time. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get copyright strike for some fucking obscure band from Mexico from like the fucking whatever, 80s or whatever. That were like, I'm pretty sure they were big for a while, but they weren't super big. You know? I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get copyright strike, so fuck it. Um, but yeah, man, like, that's crazy, ain't it? Like, that is pretty crazy that, like, you just think about these things sometimes. These things just pop in your head. You know, which is why I think I want to be a comedian because I enjoy laughter. I enjoy hearing people laugh. It's very hard to be sad when you're laughing. Where the fuck my water at? Oh shit. Yeah, bro, it's very difficult to be sad when you're laughing. You know, whether you're laughing with me, at me, you know, whether I'm making fun of myself or you, you know, that laughter is precious. To me, it was because that was the only way I could cope dealing with like I guess the thought or even like the reality is what it felt like at the time. That young of an age to feel like you were kind of betrayed by your family, and also like betrayed by life, by like fucking like you just lost. I just lost my innocence, I guess. At, you know, very young. You know, and it was a hard time to cope, bro. You know, so imagine like the fucking, the fucking, genetic predisposition to autism plus all this fucking crazy like trauma plus like all these fucking like crazy shit, bro. Like you don't understand. Like my family is wild, wild. I'm not gonna get into it, but just know they're fucking wild on both sides, on both sides. You know, and I can be a third party because I've detached myself. I can 100% say that both sides are out of their fucking minds, and I think most people are as well. So it's not that we're special, We're similar to most of families, you know. There's always that weird interfamiliar shit that's just always going on and shit. Um, but yeah. So I'm gonna take this quick um thing. I did tell you I was gonna show y'all Terry. So for those of you that are here, if you just went through this shit, I'm sorry. I was really funny in the other one, and then this one got all fucking depressing. I'm sorry about that, bro. I didn't mean, for you, bro, that like to listen to your fucking homework. I'm sorry if I just fucking threw you for a loop. I'm sorry about that, man. I'm good. I gotta tell you, like, these things sometimes can be hard to talk about, but talking about them is important because it helps you process it. It helps you deal with it. It helps you um, try to heal that wound. Of course, you're gonna have scars, you know, but wounds will heal, with time and time and effort. Effort is very important. Like that saying, like the only way you can heal an emotional wound is with time. It's not just that. It's an effort, bro. It's an effort. You know, it's a heavy, heavy effort. And it's not just an effort to try to be happy, but it's an effort to do what you love, to do what you want to do. That's a very difficult effort because it's scary. It's scary. Bro, when I was in back in my hometown, oh Lord, I was just hankering. I was just fiending. I was just motherfucking. I'm sorry. I know I was gonna tell you. I was gonna show y'all Terry, but give me a quick sec. I gotta finish this fucking thought. Like I was just, bro. I was itching to get on stage. I got here, and the realization that oh shit, like I'm here. Like it freaked me the fuck out for the first year I was here. I was like, I didn't like you hearing that at me at 11 years old. I think about that. Like how did I survive such a dangerous situation? How did I decide like survive such fucking like emotional and mental fucking like for me it was very fucked up, bro. Like I can talk about this now and I could talk about it deeper, but I can't. I'm sorry, guys. It'll have to be way. It'll be for like the 2000s, 2000. Nah, let's say like the fucking 2500 episode, bro. Um, yeah, maybe. Fuck it, I'll do it. Fuck it. Anyways, yeah, like, bro, a lot of mental strain, a lot of mental stress, like, very heavy, heavy, heavy shit. Um, the fact that I was able to mentally deal with that and have like have the fucking foresight to be like, yeah, I should probably deal with this. Like, people don't deal with this. Most people just fucking all they do is just put it deep down and have very, very bad fucking habits and shit, like drugs and shit. Just cocaine, heroin, all that stuff, Some people are just broken because they just kept pushing it down till eventually everything came back out and it was too much for their brains to handle. You gotta, bro, whatever trauma you gotta try to get through it. Like, you gotta try to fucking heal, bro. You know? Gotta try to heal yourself, bro. the most gangster shit you could do. Speaking of gangsters, let me show you motherfucking Terry, bro. Let me turn on this light here. Um, how do I turn on the light here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Watch this shit. Look at my boy Terry. Oh, damn. It's too close. Look, he's a little turtle. Look, look. He looks a lot better when, like, hold on. I gotta, like, wipe the camera. I think that's better. Yeah, that's way better. Look at my boy. Oh, fuck. Still fucked up. There you go. Look at my boy Terry, bro. Look at him. He's this shit. Ooh, damn. I almost dropped it. Look at my boy Terry, boy. Sorry, I don't want to drop that bitch, so I'm just gonna. Alright. That's my boy Terry. Once I get like a studio and shit, my boy Terry gonna be sitting next to me every fucking day. Unless I crack him somehow or I lose him. But I'm gonna try not to lose him because this is my boy Terry. He's my motherfucking co-host. You know. I might have to call the Oscar G and Terry podcast. Who the fuck knows, bro? Who the fuck knows? But yeah. Um. Yeah, it's my boy Jerry. I put him down here before I drop this motherfucker. All right. Yeah, bro. Fucking, I went to the zoo. Uh, fucking, what was it? Saturday? Saturday, yeah. Saturday, I went to the zoo. Cause I got a godson, and I took him out to the zoo for his birthday with his mother, my comadre, and and my girl, and we just had a good time. You know, my girl's niece was there. Um, we just had a good time. Just kind of walked around, did our thing. He's a little bit more social now. When he was younger, he was very scared of us because, of course, he's little. And he's shy. He was very shy when he was little, so he didn't really want to like talk to us and stuff. But he's very social now. He's 4. He's very social now, and he talks a lot. Um, and he's just he's not scared of us anymore. So he's willing to talk to us, and we kind of walked around. He was in the little cart thingy or whatever. Just looking at elephants and shit. And of course, in my head, I'm over here thinking, like, if you look to the left, there's the depressed fucking white tiger. He's not even supposed to be living. He has scoliosis, but sure does he look pretty, right? And here, right next to us, is a suicidal cheetah. It's fucking, bro. Those fucking animals should not be in there. It's fucked up, but you know what it is. We're humans. We don't give a fuck, bro. Yeah, like I said, motherfucking. What time is it, bro? Oh fuck, it's already 1, guys. Listen, I gotta go stream. I'll tell you this zoo story, and then that's gonna be it. Um, yeah. But listen, guys. I might just be going back to this. It's way easier than trying to set shit up on the inside. People trying to sleep and shit, and I'm over here screaming or getting loud or getting wild, and yeah, bro, it's not good for them. So I might just come out here, bro. If y'all don't mind the water or the sounds or anything like that, I'll keep it out here. But if it does bother y'all, I mean, fuck it, bro. For my 22 subscribers, I got y'all. I'll fucking go in the. I'll go back in the room. But yeah, yeah. Looking at all that stuff, I took him to pet some goats and shit. We got him and went to the gift shop, and yeah, man, like we're just looking at stuff. He wanted like some kind of toy train. No, it was like a little one of those like Florida little boats with the fan on it. I don't know what they're called. Um, with I think he wanted also like yeah. We're just walking around and there was a glass case that was locked, of course, with like a lot of figurines. Like there was like a crystal penguin, or he was made of glass, I guess. I don't know what he was made of, but he was like super super clear, super badass. I was gonna get him too, but I was like, it's all right. I'll stick with Terry. And the only reason I got Terry was because he wanted his own turtle, which I kept asking him what his name was, and he just kept calling him Turtle. So I was like, all right, bro, fuck it. His name's Turtle. You know, he's he's Mr. Turtle, and he's a fucking turtle. You know what I'm saying? That's all he is. Um, and he got his own, and I got my own, and yeah, he just kept holding it out, like having his palm out, and just holding his turtle. All excited and stuff, and I actually like this little turtle. It's pretty cool. There's a little hole in the bottom that if you shine light through it, the the white things are actually crystals, and they're actually a little bit more clear when you see it in real life. It has like hints of green and hints of like pinkish, reddish, in different spots, and so you can shine the light under it, and it looks pretty. It looks pretty nice. So yeah, my boy Terry out here, gangsta, getting hoes, different area codes. Yeah, it's my boy Terry, and so yeah, I mean it was a good time. We went to go get something to eat, munching hard. You know, getting that. We went to Golden Corral and fucking munched on some steaks, boy. Some medium rare steaks from Golden Corral. I gotta tell you, I'm a simple guy. I'm not. I don't need some fucking $150 steak. I'm cool with just some beef. Put some salt on that bitch, a little pepper, and that's all I need. Sometimes if I want to get fancy, I get some Worcestershire sauce or whatever the fuck you say it, like the A1. That steak sauce, and I get a little. I dabble a little bit on it. If I want to get fancy. I get the pot roast, but it's very difficult. A lot Golden Corrals can have good pot roast, or they can have trash pot roast. Like it could be dry as fuck, bro. Or like you just need like constant drinks and shit. Nah, Golden Corral's more like yeah. But when it's good, it's good. And that one was pretty good. Um, what else did I eat? I forgot. I ate some other shit. I ate a burger there. That the yeast rolls they got in there. They got some yeast rolls. They're fucking like super fluffy. They're so good. Apparently in this specific Golden Corral they make burgers, which I've never seen them make burgers in the one that's close to my house that I go to all the fucking time. Uh, yeah, never seen it. This is weird. Fuck. Okay, before this thing turns into like part three. Yeah, I'll see y'all later. Have a good one, and yeah, go fuck yourselves or something. Blah blah blah. I'm out.